Good evening. Welcome to the new party. I'm Nora Christine.
I'm about to give a really unpopular opinion, and I'm sure it's going to be especially unpopular amongst women.
I'm Gray Mars. Break a record by being with 100 men in one day. And right after she was done, she recorded a documentary.
I'm a vegan weed. Call yourself fresh and wear the same weak ass turtleneck on every show. Goddamn. Then we got goddamn the Sudanese Sambo. Bruh, man.
And I'm Enzo. Bringing up my lives is they're like, oh well, he's violating the Constitution by having a meme coin and him making money off it in office and everything like that. I was like, if that was the case, like there would be lawsuits up the ass and impeachment in court.
I'm skeptic. Like I always say, don't let anybody trample on your constitutional rights.
I'm Mia. That's not a correct power dynamic in my mind. Typically, the people that are trying to be removed are not in control. That's why they're easily being removed.
The government, states, they start putting these RICO acts on Diddy, all of these guys, and try to put it on these ongoing criminal organizations. I ain't never seen the government put a RICO act on the KKK.
If we sit there and be old school, we gonna miss the boat. You know, a lot of this kids 19 years old buying houses with Bitcoin, buying Maserati.
Wow.
I think when it comes to the woman, if a man takes charge and he shows that he's logical,
same people. That's number two. That's all theater. This is WWF.
I'm mostly on the left ideologically, but I don't associate with the Democrats because they're not ideologically on the left. The Democrats are clowns and they're also losers.
They don't have no plan. They don't ever talk about nothing positive about the Democrat Party. Everything is just anti-Trump. They're not willing to have a conversation. They call us fascists. We willing to have a conversation. Charlie Kirk's willing to have a conversation.
Coming on the air because our ABC station WLS is reporting there is a verdict in the Sonia Massey police shooting trial in Illinois. A jury has just found former deputy Sean Grayson guilty of second-degree murder for shooting and killing Massey in her kitchen after she called 911 to report a possible intruder in her home. You will remember this body cam video. It's very disturbing. It shows Deputy Grayson opening fire while she was holding a pot of boiling water. Grayson saying he feared for his life in this moment. Jury deliberations began yesterday. Grayson has pleaded not guilty, testifying in his own defense.
Disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed on this panel show are those of the individual speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of this channel, its affiliates, sponsors, or production team. This content is intended for informational and entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is advised. We encourage respectful dialogue and critical thinking around the topics discussed.
Described him as one of the most dangerous men on the face of the earth.
Welcome to the Man Cave. Welcome to the Man Cave. I'm Gray Mars.
I'm 85 Slim.
Ken Billions, what's happening?
I'm Doc.
I'm Mel Smith.
We got a special guest, Mel. His TikTok is Watching the World, so if you want to check him out on TikTok, go follow him there. Mel, how you doing?
I'm doing all right, quite well, thank you. Thanks for having me.
For sure. You want to tell people where they can find you and what you do?
Yeah, my name is Mel Smith, Watching the World on YouTube, also on TikTok. I'm an investor. I invest primarily in stock market, a lot of crypto. But for the most part, that's what I do. I run several businesses, do a lot of real estate. So that's me.
For sure. So the Sonya Massey trial just happened. A cop was found guilty. Slim, how do you feel about the verdict?
Hey, he got what he deserved. I mean, if the evidence is there, it is what it is. The law is the law. I just hope a lot of people are happy about the situation. So we'll basically see when the sentencing is out. That's really what determines everything.
Doc, what about you?
I mean, I thought when I saw the video first time that was a situation that was should have probably been used non-lethal. Like he had a taser. I don't think all officers need to have their lethal force drawn. So, we'll see how it turns out.
Ken?
I mean, this was a slam dunk. The man was never supposed to be in this woman's house at all, asking all these questions and all that, all in her space. So, like, yeah, this is a slam dunk.
For sure. So we gonna get to the main topic on why we're here. Gavin Newsom is suing Trump for basically not using emergency funds for SNAP benefits.
Just need to stop the BS in Washington, D.C. So they're sitting there in their prayer breakfasts. I mean, maybe they got an edited version of Donald Trump's Bible, and they edited all of that out. I mean, enough of this. Cruelty is the policy. That's what this is about. It's intentional cruelty, intentionally creating anxiety for millions and millions of people, 5.5 million here in our home state. So again, our state of mind is pretty clear. We're going to win this lawsuit.
Mel, how do you feel about Gavin Newsom suing Trump over the SNAP benefits?
Yeah, I think it's okay. I think it's a shot in the right direction. I don't know how much it's going to do, but I'm okay with it.
Heaven, what about you?
I think as much legal pushback as can be done to assist the American people should be done. And that's across the board for all states, not just California.
For sure. So Bernie Sanders basically explains like why they should be letting people get SNAP benefits. I'm gonna play the video.
Word to remind everybody what this shutdown is about. If the Republicans prevail, 15 million people will lose their health insurance through massive cuts in Medicaid. According to a variety of studies, 50,000 of our fellow Americans will die unnecessarily each year, every year, because they've been thrown off of healthcare. 50,000 Americans every year dying unnecessarily. In addition, we're going to see over 20 million Americans see a doubling of their health insurance premiums through the Affordable Care Act, which are already sky high. So you're going to have people paying 40, 50% of their incomes just for healthcare, which is basically insane. And now, on top of all of that, what the Trump administration is doing is saying, despite the fact that there is an emergency fund available for $6 billion to continue SNAP funding, food stamp funding, it's WIC funding, etc., they are going to withhold that money and allow children in this country to go hungry, which is not only obscene, happens to be illegal. That's what this shutdown is about.
Ken, are they wrong for not using emergency funds for SNAP benefits?
Yeah, I'm waiting for all the religiosity to kick in. When it comes to shit like this, I don't get it. What is the religion for, right? Ain't feeding people the basic humanitarian thing to do, right? So I don't even know what the religion is for. You know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't kick in over people's politics. Why does people politics always supersede the religion, right? If it's people that may starve, right? What is the debate?
Makes perfect sense. I definitely get exactly where you're coming from on that. So we'll get to some more interesting topics. This is what Don Lemon had to say about Megyn Kelly.
Megyn Kelly chopped I don't know what that means. I don't know what is chopped. I've heard it, but I don't know what that means. What does chopped mean?
She's gonna get mad at me, dude. I don't know if I want this heat.
What does chopped mean?
Chop means like not hot.
Yeah, she's chopped. I don't know, the whole MAGA look.
It's all the MAGA
it's
ladies.
Too
They
much.
look kind of looks like a Barbie doll covered in like WD-40.
I think she looks trans.
Let's end on that note.
She looks clockable.
Doc, is she wrong for saying that Megan Kelly looks trans?
Nah, that's his opinion, I guess. You know what I mean? But I don't know if you get on certain platforms and you say that about somebody, I guess you could be sued. So, got to be careful.
Yeah, most definitely. So basically going at trans and stuff going with trans is a big thing going on. This is a girl named Riley. This is what Republicans always talk about when they say men and women's sports and things like this. So Trump made a law based on her, but I'll let you guys hear her story.
Gaines is the namesake for banning trans athletes in sports. Let me explain. Riley Gaines is an anti-trans activist who is making headlines for recent bills being passed in her name, the Riley Gaines Act. These acts prohibit trans students from playing sports by setting up definitions of gender by law, which revolve around reproduction. Gaines' activism career began in 2022 when she was swimming for the University of Kentucky. She tied for 5th place with a swimmer who identified as trans, Leah Thomas. Gaines' major issue from that day was from the trophy ceremony where there was only one trophy for 5th place, which they gave to Thomas, while Gaines had to wait for hers to be mailed. On March 12th, Governor Patrick Morrisey signed the Riley Gaines Act, Senate Bill 456, into law in West Virginia. This act defines sex-based terms like male and female and ensures single-sex spaces like locker rooms, bathrooms, or prisons for women. Gaines attended as a supporter when Governor Morrisey signed the act into law. At the signing, she described her discomfort for competing alongside a trans swimmer and experiencing violation in the women's locker room. On March 23rd, another bill called the Riley Gaines Act was discussed in Georgia. Initially, House Bill 267 faced broad opposition and was tabled by the Senate Judiciary Committee. Activists, advocacy groups, and concerned citizens gathered at the public hearing criticizing the bill as a trans-erasing measure. Representative Josh Bonner, sponsor of the bill, defended the bill, stating it was about protecting female athletes and ensuring they wouldn't be exposed to biological males in changing areas. Senator Elena Parent, a Democrat, raised concerns about the bill's impact on transgender individuals and the potential for discrimination, especially in non-athletic contexts like foster care, for example. Bonner agreed to amend the language to clarify that the bill only applies during athletic events. Senate Bill 1 was then proposed. It is an amended version of House Bill 267. The difference is that it replaces sex with gender in areas of school and collegiate sports, but not statewide institutions. Senate Bill 1 passed on April 1st, and the Georgia governor is expected to sign it soon. The bill stipulates that sex is identified by being observed or clinically verified at or before birth, and in no case is an individual's sex determined by stipulation or self-identification. The bill addresses concerns raised by opponents regarding intrusive checks to verify if a student player is male or female, which were brought up in previous discussions of House Bill 267. Nothing in this subsection shall be construed or authorize a confirmation of a student's sex through visual inspection of such students' external sex organs for purposes of participation in competitions, provided, however, that this paragraph shall not prohibit reliance on medical records or other standard school medical procedures to verify or confirm a student's sex. Riley Gaines continues her anti-trans sports activism, currently involved in a lawsuit with the NCAA where she and a dozen other college athletes have demanded the ban of transgender athletes in college sports. What do you think of the recently passed Riley Gaines?
Heaven, as the female on the panel, should men play in women's sports, trans men or trans women?
Yeah, I don't think it's that big of an issue. I don't think there are as many trans athletes as they make it out to be. And after being in the military for 15 years and having to deal with, being in an infantry unit for the first 4 years, I don't see an issue. I've had to deal with, being in a unit where there's only at any time 6 to 9 females, and that's only in that one company out of 400 and some odd, almost 500 men. But I had to hold my own. And so did all the other females that I was around. And even though we were in a male-dominated area, we still had to hold our own. And I think it's the same kind of thing.
Slim, I'm gonna play your clip for you. Here you go.
Gotta protect women, bro.
We got to protect women.
What if they're in the sport, they identify as a woman?
And they identify as a woman.
Yeah.
It's over with. We don't even need to talk because I'm going to get mad.
You're
I'm going to get mad. I don't know what I might say. But real shit. Women don't want to see nuts in Planet Fitness. I'm letting you know. People don't want to see all that. If you won't do that, you build a school for you. I don't want to go in the bathroom and see something that I'm not supposed to see as a kid.
But why do they always mix the kids in with it? Are the kids in the gym?
Because the kid might walk in the bathroom.
But are the kids in the gym?
Yes, the kids are in the gym. Yes, they are.
Really?
Did you see Planet Fitness when the old lady told him get out, and he just standing there hanging?
Wait, and then she lost her membership or
And
something?
she lost her. She tell me they have a child in here, a teenage girl. Can you please go somewhere else? He got his leg up, shaving his hair ass, and we feel like it's normal. The world ain't changed. We need to reverse this motherfucker. Because I'm going to tell you, it's wrong.
I mean, I'm gay and I don't want to see no man's hanging in the locker room.
Real, come on, bro. Come on, man.
That's a lot.
I'm heavy on protecting the innocence. I just believe in what I believe in. Sometimes I stretch it. But I stand on what the fuck I believe in, and that's what I mean.
Slim, that was your clip.
Oh, my God.
What do you have to say about it? You muted.
I love that clip. I love Boosie, man. But that's exactly how I feel, man. I mean, at the end of the day, that's just what it is. No, I don't believe men should be in women's sports at all. Biologically, we built different. It's just what it is. So, I got a daughter at the end of the day as well. So I just understand that it ain't normal. And that's just how I feel. So I'm glad you played that clip.
People morality is so weird. Boosie is also the same dude that let his 12-year-old son get head by an older woman because he wanted to get the gay up out of him. You know what I'm saying? He let his 12-year-old son get oral from a grown woman. You know what I mean? So why does the morality get real funny when it goes into LGBT stuff, but it's debaucherous everywhere else though? That shit is weird to me.
That's criminal, actually. That's beyond debauchery. That's criminal. But also, let me specify, I don't have a problem with the sports aspect, but I do not feel that anybody with a different gender, different sex organs should be in spaces like the bathroom and the locker room. I feel like there can be a separate locker room, a separate bathroom, but performing in the sport itself.
But if you're gonna let them compete in the sport, that they got to go to the women's locker room.
Mel, how you feel?
Do we have
because when I'm at high school playing basketball, and it's Friday night, and we got varsity sports going on, the boys team is in the boys locker room. The women's team is in the women's locker room.
No other
pretty
area
much at the same time. There are none.
Children
This locker
can
room
be
that
given,
the boys
like
are
the
in,
music room.
in the locker room.
Yeah.
No.
So creating a separate space, a third space, instead of cutting out.
But
I mean, you're gonna have more pushback, and you see that when it comes. Yeah. Well, that's a whole different topic.
Mel, should men be able to play in women's
Well,
sports?
we're talking about sports all together,
Hold on.
not just specifically high school or middle school, or right?
Yeah, Mel.
Yeah, I don't think it should be the case. I'll give you a point of my daughter in high school. They had one trans child, on her team, and the child was much stronger than the other girls. They all got into a big fight. Then when they got into a fight, they're calling this individual, "Oh, you're really a boy." It just got out of control. I saw what my daughter went through. So I stand on the ground of, I think we need to keep it separate based on how you're born. As far as when it comes to sports, many times women are the weaker vessel when compared to men. So that would be just my opinion.
So the reason we're talking about this is because Riley Gaines is known for the trans stuff, and she's going against AOC. She's trying to take AOC's seat. So here's the clip.
I will say,
I want to honestly challenge AOC to a debate. She can defend socialism. I will defend capitalism. She can defend removing God. I will defend embracing a biblical worldview. She can defend child sacrifice. I will defend the sanctity of life. Any of the radical, insane democratic policies and platform that they stand for, I will debate the opposite. I'm challenging AOC to it here.
I thought you were going to challenge her to like a freestyle, 100 freestyle or something. I'm like, that's
that too.
That's an unfair fight. Or
a fair fight to her is putting a man in the pool.
Yeah, no, you can wear you can wear like 100-pound weight and challenge her to it. That would be fair, actually. Mark and Riley, both of you, thank you so much.
Heaven, do you feel like she's qualified? I mean, she was just a swimmer. I know AOC was just a waitress or a bartender, whatever she was, but she's basically just known because she lost her trophy to a man that was competing in her sport. Does this make her qualified to be a politician?
Well, the president was a real estate guy and a TV reality show host or whatnot, and now he's a felon too. So, I mean, anybody can be anything in America.
Well, I'm going to let these women tell you what they basically thought of Riley Gaines and why they feel like she shouldn't be a politician.
I want to say about Riley Gaines, as she sits there and has the moral high ground against AOC. When I look at people, if I were to say who's more Christ-like, I would pick AOC and the atheist Jew Bernie Sanders and the Muslim Zoran Mamdani a million times over you, Riley Gaines, because Riley Gaines, all you do is hate on people. You are wound up like a cheap clock over trans people. You show them no grace, no compassion. You defend billionaires. You cheer and celebrate when children are zip tied. And then you have the audacity to get on television and try to lecture people who fight for the people that are suffering, that stand and put their arms around people that need sanctuary. And you try to act like you're better than they are. You're an insufferable twat. Nobody likes you. And no matter what, you will always have been the dumb bitch that tied for 5th place. And the only place that you could get a job is at bottom feeder Fox News, you insufferable twat. Nobody likes you except for the other fake Christians that enjoy in their spare time watching children get zip tied and then sit there and justify it while they read the Bible with their hideous crucifixes around their necks. So fuck you, Riley Gaines.
Mel, you're the only person living in New York here. Do you like AOC?
I think she's okay. I'm not a big fan, but I'm cool with it.
Okay, for sure. Slim, you were in New York. If you were still there, would you vote for Riley Gaines?
Yep.
Of course he would.
Well, over AOC, damn right.
Of course he would.
That's the smart, dumbass shit people be trying to play.
And you're amazing.
I want to be smart and stupid at the same time. The logic has disappeared, man. At the end of the day, I'm getting back to the logic, period.
Okay, for sure.
But my thing is, and even with the men and women's sports, to what point is it going like swimming is one thing. What about when we get to like boxing or something like that? You know what I'm saying? I think it's like, some sports it might not be such a big difference, but in some of them it could be dangerous. Just the chemical makeup, the testosterone levels and stuff like that of a man competing in women's sport, a biological man competing in women's sports.
For sure.
I'll say though, but it was dangerous for me to do like combatives. It was dangerous for me to do combatives and get, hemmed up by drill sergeants and dudes that were bigger than me, right?
But it's a safety
logic,
net. It's a safety net set into that. I did it before. It's a safety net in that.
I will say this based on Coliseum rules though. Based on Coliseum rules, the crowd has always got off on physical imbalances. That's why they put a man in a Coliseum against a tiger and a lion. That is a clear physical imbalance, and the Tiger usually ripped the man apart, and the crowd loved that though. So historically, the crowd loves physical imbalances when they're in competition because we see it all the time. We see man against animal all the time, right? So now when it comes to man and woman, oh no, but this is what we do in Rome though, right? This is Rome. So
I mean, so why don't we have genderless sports then?
Like if we should,
why don't we just have genderless sports then? Get rid of the WNBA and we just got the NBA.
Like
if you could make the NBA, ladies, go make the NBA. Ladies, if you could make the NFL, go make the NFL. Ladies, if you could beat Terrence Crawford in a boxing match, Terrence Crawford is gonna knock out 200 bitches before we eat lunch.
They're gonna get it, then let him get
Terrence
it.
Crawford is gonna knock out 200 bitches before we eat lunch. He might. Come on, man. Let me real. Like when we think about it, let's be real. Terrence Crawford gonna eat 300 bitches for breakfast. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna be.
If them
300
300
first round
knockouts.
knockouts.
Let him try it. It's all about freedom, right? Let him try it. Let him get knocked out. Hey,
Well, we talking about
but let the right players speak. You know what I mean? Some they might not have a problem with it. Some might. You know.
Well, we talking about making sense. So y'all tell me if y'all think this guy is making sense.
What was the reason why I fell off?
Namir joined the game.
You gotta talk clear.
Namir moved to LA and joined the gang. Mm-hmm. And it went from being a business to a fucking gangbanging fest. Like, I don't want to be around that shit.
So you scared of this shit?
I wasn't scared. I just not like, I don't want to be around gangbangers, but I like the money.
Bro.
So Ken,
Yeah.
is he making sense? I don't know if you know who YBM Namir is.
I know the young boys.
Yeah.
What is he making sense about him choosing the business over the gangbanging?
Like the guy they was rapping together, then the main guy started game banging, so he left from being around them.
Yeah, he explained why they fell out.
Yeah, that's smart. I mean, if you about getting money, then gangbanging is not for you. If you a warrior, then go ahead and get it on. But if you about business and you about money and you about network and building business empires, that doesn't go with gangbanging. Gangbanging is about pushing a line, pushing a set. Like that doesn't go together.
Doc, it sounded like you knew who he was. So how you feel?
Yeah, that's all. That's YBN Almighty J. But even just outside of him, like it's gonna become some association sometime if you're around these people, if you spending time with these people that you might not want to come. And that's with gang, that's with politics, that's with a lot of social groups in this world. And if it's smart for a young man to realize that that's not what he want, that's not what he want to be around, and separate himself. Now, if that costs him some money or some friends or some opportunities, you know, he obviously seemed to be willing to pay that price and move in a different direction. That's smart for a guy to decide that, especially at the age he was when they came up with that.
For sure. So here's another guy. Is he using common sense?
Cost, someone else costs.
I did, but I ain't no idea.
Yeah, okay, that's
so they come in and jump. You can ask him.
Oh, did one of them pull a gun on you or what?
Yeah, there's a dude. He had a white shirt.
Uh-huh.
He got a little red. He got gray jeans on.
Yeah.
A little wet black on his hat.
Uh-huh.
He threatened.
How did he threaten you?
He said, first he said, you're going to come out here, I'm going to come out here and shoot you in your shit.
Yes, both of you. Step out. Any firearms in you or in the vehicle?
Here, I got one. Oh, that's good.
Hey, Scott, come here. Put your hands behind your back.
Yeah, come on, mom.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
Slim, how you feel about him calling the cops, and how you feel about little dude once he was getting arrested?
Yeah, that was whack. That was whack. I mean, if you in the hood, you in the hood. Like, everybody know better than that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that again.
Let me add context. This dude at the store, right? The kid you see right there, 3 car full of people showed up to jump him. He said he would have ran the ones, but they trying to jump him. It's like 3 cars of people. He not from there. He don't really know them like that. The little dude right there said, yo, either you come outside the store, I'm gonna shoot you in your shit. So he called the police.
For sure.
Okay. Well, in that case, I mean, I still wouldn't have told the cops what's up. Like at the end of the day, if he called the police, I probably would act like it wasn't me.
So, but that's what he did. That's why he said come in the store. He didn't want them to know it was him.
What I'm saying is, I wouldn't have told the cops he had a gun. I wouldn't have said none of that shit. Like that shit, I wouldn't have not said at all. At the end of the day, even if I would have called them and they pulled up, it's a done data. They should be pulling off by that time anyway.
I mean, your buns. Let's be clear. It might be the smart thing. Your buns though. You're very buns for that though.
Yeah, for sure. You would. But what you think? What you think happened to him if he go threaten the white man walking down the street?
Say
with
it
that
again.
same. What you think happened to the kid if he go threaten the white man walking down the street with that same gun?
I mean, he gonna pop off. What I'm saying is,
he gonna call the police and tell the police, yo, it was that nigga there.
If I call the police, he's calling them because his life was threatening and he didn't want to walk out the store. So that's first thing. So now he can't get out. So you got two options. Either you call your Brody. If they don't pull up, you got to do something. What I'm saying is that information should have been null and void when the police pulled up. That's all I'm saying. Like him having the pistol shouldn't have even been mentioned.
See,
that's what I'm saying.
My thing about this is if we participate in combatants, I'm cool with that. If we in a game and that's what we doing, I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I have a problem.
Came outside and got shot in your face.
No. I'm saying I'm cool with what he doing to him, and they got him in the store running off like that. If you go look at the longer clip, he not a participating combatant. They don't really know him like that. They just really free picking him because he not from around there. So they trying to pick on Buddy because he not from around there, and he not a participating combatant. When you go pick on somebody, bro, they allowed to call the police if they not in the streets with you.
All right. So what I'm saying is, all right. So what are you saying you would have done?
Oh, I'm from the trenches. I would have called my brother, and then they would have came with those switches, and they would have like that.
You just say he's not from around.
But I ain't gonna be. I'm not gonna go pick on somebody who not in the game. You see what I'm saying? Like he not in the game with them. He called the police. He obviously not in the game. They don't know him like that. He not from around there. He not even from that state. He moved there with his girl. So they picking on a dude like out of the blue, and he called the police on him. What he supposed to do?
But for him to be like, come here, then he knows based on that environment, then that's not a good look, right? For him to do this, right? For him to tell in secret, so he know that's not a good look. I've been in that situation. I got hands and feet put on me. You get jumped, you throw them, you get socked. That's what this is. You at the bottom of the class strata. That's what happens. You know what I'm saying?
I got to live in this neighborhood too, though. He got to live in that neighborhood. So even if I tell on him, say you go tell on me, my partner catch you next week, he gonna let your ass have it.
It's worse that he told. It's worse that he told. That's worse than whatever would have happened to him. It's worse because everybody knew.
You know what would have happened to him? He'd have got his shit pushed back.
He gonna get his shit pushed.
Ain't nothing worse than that.
He gonna get it pushed anyway.
That man got to be able to be a law-abiding citizen and say, "Yo, these folks pull a gun on me."
Mel, how you feel about it? Well, you feel like he should have told? You feel like he should have ran out? What you think?
So I'm not from the hood, so I'll just tell you, I think the key is preserving your life, and I think he did the right thing. He could have easily became a statistic. At least he's buying himself some time to maybe get into a different environment or get more help in the future. But for right now, if he go outside, it may not be too good for him.
Heaven, did you want to comment on this?
No, I think y'all commenting plenty.
Well, this is what the police is doing. This guy went viral.
Yes, Officer Jackson, badge number 3919, out of the 12th precinct.
All right. He got an Oscar camera, Judge. You got some pants on, officer?
Sir, they're in the. No, sir.
Officer Jackson, okay, Miss Lee.
So, Heaven, how you feel about him showing up to the Zoom judge trial with no pants on?
Bro, no pants? Like, okay, pajama pants, but no pants? Nothing.
Yeah, that's wild.
What were you sitting on?
I don't know. And he's a police officer who's testifying.
No pants. Just asshole on the chair. Yuck. I'm good. No, put on some pants.
Mel, you said you're not from the hood. Is the police held to a higher standard?
Yeah, definitely. I believe so. Definitely. Should know better. I mean, they're trained that way, right?
Yeah, for sure. That was
But I'm saying, I ain't mad at him not having pants on, right? He could have put on like some shorts or some sweatpants. Bro's sitting back on the ottoman, like legs just in the camera, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he could have, if he would have sat up at a desk and it was just his, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess it would have been all right. You know, they could only see what they see on me. Bro, like, he ain't check his camera angle or nothing. He just
tell me
you
how
know
to
what I'm
dress
saying?
in my house.
Okay, I'm sitting right here now. Like, if I had nothing on from the waist down,
They say that count
y'all
as
would
court
have
though,
no
King.
idea.
They say that count as court though. Like, you could be held in contempt. You could be held in contempt for virtual.
That's crazy because there's rules in the court. Those rules don't apply at the crib, bro. I'm at the crib.
But no
pants. Me like that for having my hat on.
Man, you can't be flashing the judge the sausage party now, Ken. Nah, come on, bro. Bro got his legs cocked.
Don't tell me to cut my camera on. Don't tell me to cut my camera on. I don't gotta cut my camera on. I'm here.
It's part of his job. It's part of his job to show up to court. Like, so his part of his job is to show up to court. So
you know what that's set precedence for? That I got jurisdiction on a virtual call over what's happening.
Oh, you got jurisdiction, all right.
So we talked about the verses on Monday, but this artist says that no one can beat him in a verses. I want y'all to let me know if y'all agree.
Y'all believe Jay-Z actually said this, and he probably actually believed this to be true, that there's not a chance anyone can stand on stage with him in the verses? Like, Jay-Z, are you for real, bro? Let's just keep in mind that this is pretty much Jay-Z's top 5. Do you see any solo top 5 hits in there? No, those are all features, bro. No disrespect to Jay-Z, because Jay-Z is one of my favorite rappers of all time. I love Jay-Z for all that he's done for hip-hop in general, for all that he's contributed. But Jay-Z, what solo top 5s do you have that you think that nobody could get on the stage with you? And then when we have Drake, who has more diamonds than anybody in the history, and we can't say that Drake music hasn't been banging for the last 15 years. Straight. Not he took a break, not he took 10 years off, he took 6 years off. No, 15 to 20 years straight, almost 20 years straight, Drake music has been banging. Banging. And then when you got Wayne and you got Kanye also, I think that there's people that can actually get on that stage with you and put up a good battle. Because we're not going to act like Wayne's still not the go-to guy for verses and people still not coming to Wayne for a verse. Like, let's not play. And we still not going to act like Ye's still not a genius. He might be going a little crazy, but he's still a genius. So I don't know. I feel like there's a few people that can get on that stage with you, Jay. I don't know if you're going to just blow. You might blow your generation out the water, but you ain't blowing out like Drake, Wayne. Even Nicki might be able to put up a good fight because Nicki got more solo top 10s than you do. That's the T. Clock it. Clock that one. Nicki got more solo top 10s than you. Pull that lace front back, Jay-Z. But what y'all think? Do y'all think that there's people that can actually get on that stage with Jay-Z and actually put up a good?
So we just gonna go around and do a poll. Well, a poll really, like, if you think Jay-Z can't be beat, and if you think Jay-Z can be beat, say who you feel like can beat Jay-Z. Slim,
brother, man. I would say in the verses, I think Drake probably would only have the only shot.
Doc?
I think it could be some artists that would make it a good entertaining thing, but Jay-Z said it, I ain't no ordinary nigga. Look around, this ain't what ordinary get you.
Yeah, man, what?
Come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Kid.
bro, growing up 7 straight years, bro, Jay-Z, summer after summer after summer. The problem with these takes is these people is not like hip hop people for real. He went to like some top 40 shit. If Jay-Z get on that stage and start digging in volume 1, volume 2, volume 3, Reasonable Doubt, Watch the Throne, like, bro, Wayne sound like Jay-Z. That's his favorite rapper, right? To me, like album for album that go verse for verse, he could own his arch nemesis, Nas.
Mel.
I'd say the only person that, obviously he's dead, but I don't think Jay-Z could beat Biggie. But the only person, I don't think anybody living is going to beat him. But I would like to see him and Nas go at it.
Yeah, that's what I say. Him and Nas, for sure.
That's it. Yeah.
Heaven.
Jay-Z is one of my favorites. I will say that. Historically. However, I don't think Drake could take him. They're not in the same caliber when it comes to hip hop. Really, in my opinion, I really don't think so. Nas, that would be a good show. That would be amazing. But damn, I don't know who could take him. I need to think on that a minute.
I don't think Nas would be a good
We're
show.
talking about verses, right? So we're going verses.
That's exactly my whole point.
We're talking about verses, so that's why I'm like, and if you're thinking, I'm thinking about intellectual verses. What kind of wordplay are you doing? Like the way I look at it is maybe a little bit different than some other people, but like
I think he got to go like
yeah,
Future.
you could have
It'll
things
be
that
hard.
rhyme, and
Future
that's real cute. And Drake has a lot of those that'll pop off because he's radio edits. He's
Drake is having Kendrick problems as we speak. Still,
big problems.
The whole context is
Drake,
what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
right.
That generation would not understand what we understand about Jay. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
In a versus right now in 2025, because it's a versus.
Okay, where is it at? Is it at Madison Square Garden? If it's at Madison Square Garden,
if it's at Madison Square Garden, is live.
It's in LA.
They would be live, but
it's in LA.
LA's hip hop fans though. LA got hip hop.
Jay and Future. It's Jay and Future.
That don't.
I know y'all think y'all older. Future's cult following is cult like, and they know a lot of his music word
Future's
for word.
got some good verses too.
Like they not gonna
bars.
Every song he plays, they'll sing every word of it. Like
no, but
where
that's what I'm saying.
But Future also does have bars.
LA, they love Future everywhere. LA.
Venue matters. If it's Jay-Z in New York, if it's Jay-Z in Philly, so like it matters where that joint is at. It matters where that joint is at.
You have to match. You have to match Future with a producer performer. You can't match him with Jay-Z. And here's the other thing. If you put Nas and Jay-Z together, when it comes to hit, Jay-Z is going to be cooking him. But remember, Nas beat him with that ether. So he's going to, when they go toe for their 2 diss tracks, that's going to balance it out. It's going to make it tough.
When they go toe for toe for street songs,
That's just the same thing though. That's like double dipping the same thing. See, that would be for y'all. That's why I don't think that because the younger crowd might not tune in because they're not listening to a lot of Nas. You see what I'm saying? Like you have to have it as a competition against somebody who brings a different demographic to this battle. You see what I'm saying? Like they would be battling having the same crowd. You know what I mean? Like him and Future would go back and forth with the crowd feeling one way and another. Because the young dudes don't know a lot of Jay-Z. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
Like, depends if they got an older brother. It depends. Doc, you got to remember. Look, I'm 41.
Put some Sean Paul in there.
My son's 17. He listened to my music, so it matters if it matters about who is the daddy or the mama in the house. Because the kids is gonna just like I was growing up listening to my mama music. So you gonna know Jay-Z, you gonna know Nas, you gonna know people from the 90s if your parents was into that.
I listen to my mama music too growing up, and I play it sometimes. And that Future gonna come on random all the time. That Future gonna be running through the playlist all the time. Like it's so
Gladys
much.
Knight is not like Nas and Jay-Z. Stop, man. Gladys Knight, Stephanie Mills is not like Nas.
No, I'm saying Biggie was my mama's favorite artist. A lot of that's gonna come on, Nori, all that.
Okay.
But that Future is like has a very cult like following.
Yeah,
like,
I got you. Yeah, for sure.
His mixtape, especially his mixtape music and stuff like that.
Well, since we're talking about beef, we're gonna talk about the new age rappers beef, Honeycomb, Brazier, and Finesse. 2 times Jay-Z was known for beef. So it's kind of a long clip, but give you some context of what happened. But supposedly Honeycomb Brazier feels like Finesse owed him money. He went to jail, but here's the clip.
Honeycomb Brazy sends a direct message to Finesse 2 times after his recent rant.
See, when I gave a f and I was humble and I was quiet and I wasn't saying nothing, I was getting on this motherfucker. Oh, he ain't got nothing to say when Brazy. He ain't got nothing to say when. Now I got something to say. Say something now. I'm telling you to pull up on me. Say something now. I'm asking for your address and I'm actually coming and we're going to die or go to jail on live.
I don't even see you, my boy. I don't even see you, my boy. I don't even see you. I don't see you. I'm not turning nobody up. I'm not turning you up, my boy. I don't see you, my boy. I got nothing against you, my boy. We ain't meeting up, my boy. We ain't dying, my boy. Oh, we ain't going to jail, my boy. You hear me? We not doing no dying. We not going to jail. You go your ass to jail. You gonna get back out. I ain't gonna get out like you. I'm not going to that bitch. You the only guy I know can get with that bitch and get right back out in 10 minutes. Boy, I am not you. You hear me? If I go back in that bitch, I might never come back out again. I don't want no smoke, man. I don't want no smoke, bruh. Leave me alone, dude. Spare me, bruh. Big gangster, spare me, bruh. You big vice lord, whatever you is. I don't want no smoke with you, bruh. Let me live, bruh. Let me live home. I don't want no problem, bruh. Damn, my boy. I've been gone that whole time, my boy. You been popping it. I've been out the way, my boy. Also, you still in the same spot. You ain't did no elevate, my boy. I've been gone 2 years, bruh. I don't want no smoke, but let me live like home. Let me get this money, boy. Please let me get it, bitch. I'm somebody. I know you on the internet playing. I know you clout chasing. I know you ain't on it. Bitch, don't make me goddamn. Come on, bitch. I ain't trying to go back, bitch. We had talks and everything before. Like, come on, dude. We had talks. You play with me, then I forgave you, dog. Whatever, dog. I ain't stun you, dog. I'm just trying to live like home. I don't want no problem with no rapper. Like, I never did nothing gangster with you. We never let each other spill blood. I don't even know you. I never met you in person. I came to my senses like, you know what? I don't even want to know him no more. I never knew him. I don't even want to know him. I met you with a phone call. You like a fan. I done met so many fans on this bitch and talked to him and woo. You just a fake fan. You hear me? That's all it is. I don't want no smoke with you, bro. Out your way, bro. Let me live, my nigga. God damn, you got niggas out here telling this shit. Go at the rappers that telling, bro. Go at the rappers that doing bitch ass shit. I ain't doing no busting real shit. Why you coming at me? I'm doing real shit, bro. Real shit, bro. I lost everybody, bitch. I'm trying to get it back. Spam me, boy. Spam me, bitch. I ain't trying to crash out on you. I know you're a clown. Bitch, I ain't stay. Bitch, I can't even. I ain't lie, boy. I ain't stay, boy. I'm the real kind here. On the real kind. I ain't lying. I'm the real kind, like, bitch, I'm him, like, real life. Like, I lay down, I never get back out. I do time. I do this shit. Hey, man, you just got caught, like, 4 times in a row. You know, I'm talking about Brazy get caught one time, you know, Brazy go do 3-4 years, you know, it's 8 years and shit they throwing at me, you know. I don't know what's going on, bro. I don't know if the feds got you working for them or what, bro. I don't want no smoke, though, bro. I'm good, home. I'm good, bro. I don't want no smoke, bro. Spare me, home. Please stop the internet talking about doing something to me, bro, because I'm not finna do nothing to you. I'm not finna hurt you. I'm not finna shoot you. I'm not finna even fight you. I'm not finna scratch you. I'm not finna bite you. I don't want no smoke. Keep it out the internet, home. If you gonna do it, just do it. Don't go to jail by me. Don't go to jail by me. If you gonna do it, do it. Don't tell that word you gonna do it, because I don't even know what the hell you talking about. I don't know what the you talking about. They don't know what you talking about. You crazy? You crazy? I don't know what you talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't want no smoke. That's all I'm saying. If anybody on my live, I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke. Nobody, please don't hurt me. Nobody don't hurt me. I'm scary.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
I ain't the most scary nigga in the world, dog. Just send me number beats. I'm just a rapper. I'm not a gangster. Just send me all the beats. I just want to rap my ass off. Just all I want to do. I just want to rap. I'm not him. I'm not like that. You heard him? You can smack me, I won't do nothing. You can smack me right now, I'm just gonna look at you like that. He just smacked me up. Damn, nigga did that. I'm just gonna look at you. I'm not even gonna swing back, bro. Smack me, I'm not gonna swing back, dog. You got me, boy. I ain't going back. Whatever you do to me, I ain't never doing nothing back. Whatever y'all do to me, y'all me, I ain't gonna back. Whatever y'all do, I'm not doing nothing gangster. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing. I don't want no smoke. I want to just rap and live life. I'm going to church Sunday. That's all I want to do. Like, let me live my life the right way. Please spare me. I'm off of here.
Doc, I'm pretty sure you know who Honeycomb is. Do you feel like he going out like a sucker because, he was so hard, going at everybody, going at Jay Prince? How you feel about that video of him and Finesse?
Nah, Brazy's smart, man. They keep sending Brazy back to jail for arguing with these dudes who really ain't like that. Like, Finesse say he want to have a shootout. Brazy was really on live having a shootout when he was at home. Like, he got his brother and them, they outside the barbershop having a full-on shootout. He disagreeing with people so bad they want to kill his grandma and his grandpa. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I think he a lot smarter. He spent a lot of time. They say he did his first bid. He was locked up in the cell with his daddy. You know what I'm saying? So I guess you got to get out and get smarter. But I mean, you could get on there and talk like that when you already know what you would do. You know what I'm saying? Like, he done it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't have to tell nobody he'll do. I think he actually smart. Not saying that he he would do it, because I think Honeycomb sent them niggas, them young niggas over there on a moped with an AR. Them boys had a whole group of young niggas on mopeds with ARs shooting at somebody, bro. Like, so you know what I'm saying? He got
all the ratchet tea.
He got the low IQ. He got the low IQ YNs with him. So I don't know if I really beef with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so Honeycomb grandparents got killed. Their house was actually set on fire in a beef from somebody who he had ended up deleting, and then the guy uncle got get back and thought Honeycomb was there, but ended up deleting his grandparents. Also, he shot his cousin. And
he shot his cousin. And he rapped about it. His cousin robbed his daddy. He shot his cousin.
Yeah, so
and
that's
paralyzed him.
Yeah.
And Honeycomb been shot in the head and was in intensive care for like months at one point, had to relearn how to walk and stuff. So I think he did a lot of discreet stuff. He don't really have to get online and talk about it.
So Mel, you was talking about the Nas and Jay-Z beef. How do you feel about this young beef where you hear like these type of stories?
Yeah, I'd say step away from it, get your money, get out of town. When you start making your money, get away from that beef, man. It's not worth it. We still have Biggie and Tupac around. If we could have gotten beyond that early, so I'm not with it.
Sure. Slim, what about you?
Man, I agree. It's all BS, man. Get your money, take care of your family.
Can your son don't listen to like Honeycomb, Brazy, and Finesse and all those guys?
My son like bars.
Okay.
My son like bars, and it's crazy. It's interesting though. Like when you hear this, when you outside of the class and you hear it back online, it sounds crazy. Like when you in it, when you born in it, you just a creature of habit. But when you out of it, you've been out of it for a long, like street shit don't integrate well with the internet. And when you hear it back, it sound crazy. It's hard to defend too. You know what I mean? Because it sound wow. You got Finesse 2 Time who got access to capital. He can make money. All he got to do is write songs. And he looked in the camera and said, "Send me your address, and we gonna die about it or go to jail." Like, how does that sound? You know what I'm saying? It sound crazy when you get out of the environment.
Heaven, you definitely into rap. Do you feel like a rapper has to live their lyrics? Because a lot of people like reality rap. A lot of people want the rapper to live their lyrics.
I mean, that's how it used to be. I think that you should rap what you know. And don't try to make your life something that it isn't. And don't try to create this whole different you to be hard and street and do all this other stuff when you're not. Because that's something that happens all too often. And you see a lot of younger people that get into this industry and they come with that mentality and it gets them killed quick. Because it's not just about being loud and being gangster. It's a way you move. There's a way you do things if you want to succeed and last in that industry. Look at all the people that hip hop rap has lost over the decades. You know what I mean? Amazing, talented people.
For sure. If you're watching right now, hit that subscribe button and press that notification bell to know when we go live. Great show, everybody. I mean, thank you for coming, Mel. Special guest, Ken. What's your final thoughts?
Man, my final thoughts is about the SNAP benefits. You know, if you might not be able to do this if you have if you have any illnesses, and it might be hard for if you have little children. But the way that you kind of fight back on this is you got to shrink your stomach. What I mean by that is when things get hard like this and there's a pinch, you got to learn to fast. If you're able to. This is for anybody that's able-bodied, men and women. If you got little babies, I understand, or if you got pre-existing health conditions where you need like a certain amount of sugar or whatever. But if you're able-bodied, you don't need 3 meals a day. You don't. You can fast. You know what I'm saying? You can go on a liquid diet. You know what I mean? And you could go to work and you could do all that, right? I went 22 days this year and then 10 days, right? So I'm able to go long stretches without food. So this is for men and women that are able-bodied, right? I know everybody got a different situation, but if it's getting tight for you, you have the human ability to overcome this shit. Don't break down. Don't fret. Like, all you got to do is tap into yourself, and you can even do intermittent fasting. It don't even got to be a straight dry. It don't got to be a dry fast. You can put real distance between your last meal. Right? Just all you have to do is just stay hydrated.
Most definitely. Dot, what's your final thoughts?
Also back to the SNAP benefits. I mean, you know, if this is affecting people in your community, it's coming up for a chance for you to go out and do something. Everybody get prepared to go out and vote. Make sure you got a ride. I don't want to, hear people have excuses about rides and stuff like that. I think they got a lot of ride shares, public transportations. Everybody make sure you get out and vote, let your voice be heard, and, be safe.
For sure. Mel, what's your final thoughts, and tell us what you thought of the man cave?
I thought the man cave was excellent. My main point, I would say, looking into the future as a young man, you can't really connect the dots. Looking back as an older man, you can connect the dots. A lot of us, when we look back, we say, oh, I could have did this better. I made this mistake. I should not have done this. I went to Sean Diddy Combs' trial every day. I was in the main courtroom sitting behind Diddy. And what I gathered from the whole case is that he had a lot of regrets. I was behind him when he gave his final say-so about the whole matter. He had so many different regrets. I say that to say this. The older guys, uncles like myself, we have the debt to society to tell the young bucks that are coming up, listen, get your money the right way. This is how you get money in the stock market. Start your own business. Stay away from these streets. Don't beat women and children. Keep your hands to yourself. Put the guns down. Get out the hood. Do whatever you have to do, but move with intelligence and not make a lot of mistakes that many of us have made who came before you. So that's it. Thank you for having me on the show.
For sure. It was great having you, Mel.
Thank you.
What's your final thoughts?
Oh man, great show. And yeah, man, I'm gonna follow up with that. You can accomplish anything you want in this country as long as you really want it. Never let someone's opinion become your reality, and always strive to be the best, man. Be better than yesterday. Man cave.
Heaven, what's your final thoughts?
As we are talking about SNAP benefits and voting, I just want to remind everybody that we are Americans. And when things get tough, we get together. Look around your community, see where you can help. If you can help any little bit, do what you can. It's going to take all of us to help all of us through this. And the only way that us as Americans can do it is together. Divided, you know the saying, but I digress. May the odds be ever in your favor.
For sure. My final thoughts. Thank you, Mel, for coming. You were a great guest. Like everybody else said with the EBT, this shows you that you can't depend on the government. So if you can work, try to build up some type of revenue or assets so that you can feed and take care of yourself just in case of an emergency. We do this every Monday through Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow we'll be talking about Nick Fuentes and Tucker Carlson interview. Have a great night, Man Cave.